It's somebody swarming. It's an overcast day. I've turned the sprinklers on to try to get them to come back in. And I have no idea which hive this is. All the hives look very calm on the front. I don't know who this is. The good news is they seem to be gathering around the pear tree, which is right in front of the hives. What? What are they doing? What are they doing? What are you doing, girls? What are you doing? Where did your queen go? Did she go back to the blue hive? Okay, so here's what's happening. I went up to the house to get my trimmers to trim the leaves off of this. I come back out and the bees are swarming. They landed in the pear tree. I guess they didn't think that was a good plan, so now they're back here on the outside of this hive. So I want to find the queen. And if I can find the queen, I'm going to move her to another box. Let's get some smoke. Okay, girls, what do we have going on here? Not something that I was prepared to do this morning. Not something that I'd ever seen before. Let's see if we can find the queen. If we can find the queen on this lid, I'm going to cage her. I'm not seeing the queen. Maybe they're all going to go back in. They're fanning. I do not see a queen. What are these girls doing? It's like they're still in swarm mode. Okay, well, let's set these girls up here. Girls, what are you doing? Okay, I'm taking this box off, ladies. Okay. Okay, these bees are all calm inside the hive. Don't know what's happening here. A lot of bees, though. Son of a gun. Put this back together. Oops. We do not have a queen. There's no queen on this lid. Alright, ladies, off the lid. Okay, there are no dead bees on the ground, which means they did not fight. They had to have come from this hive. I don't know what to make of this. They swarmed over to that tree, I turned the sprinklers on, which may have made the bees think that it was raining, and they changed their mind, but I still see bees in that tree. Let me go look and see if the queen is still over there. Okay, well. Oh, what do we have down here? Let me get my clip. Okay, so here we have two things going on. We have some bees that have fallen on the ground right there. And I'm going to go down there and see if I can see a queen. And I do not see one. We also have something going on right here. Now apparently this is where the queen landed. And maybe she came back or never left. I'm going to get a ladder. I don't know why those bees are on the ground. Let's see if I can find a queen in here. I don't think the queen is up here. I think they're smelling where the queen's pheromone was. I don't think it's here. Oh, I want a pear. The pears were yummy this year, by the way. Hey girls, is there a queen on here? Okay, there is no queen on that branch, but there's still a ball of bees down here. There's two balls of bees down here on the ground. Oh, there's a queen. Okay, we caught the queen. Now we need to get her into a box. Oh, goodness. Oh, there they are. Look at there. Okay, so this may be my first bee caught, my first swarm caught in a, they're swarming. Is this their queen? This may not be their queen. We may have had a multi-hive swarm because they don't seem too happy with her. Oh, wait a second, he's fanning. They're fanning. Okay, let me get my smoker. The queen is out. She's in this box. Okay. Well, there she goes. Right. All right. All right. A late season swarm. I think we can do this. Okay, here we are, day 2. I had to reshoot the ending to this video because it changed. So yesterday, I came out here to do some maintenance in the bee yard. When I got out here, I realized I needed my snips. I ran to the shop and I came back down with my snips. I couldn't have been gone 4 minutes. Next thing you know, there's bees swarming everywhere. Now, I don't know which hive it came out of. I grabbed my cell phone and I took some video, and I decided to turn the sprinkler on to try to get the bees to land, hopefully make the bees in whichever hive was swarming think that it was storming and they should not let the queen out. Well, apparently the queen had already gotten out, or the swarm came from somebody else. But nevertheless, the swarm landed in the pear tree directly across from the hives. That never happens. They usually land up there. So I shut the sprinkler off and decided I'm going to go get the good camera. I got the good camera and I set it up on the cluster that was forming in the pear tree. Unfortunately, the camera was in the air conditioner in the house. When I brought it outside, the lens fogged up. So I decided I'm going to go get my other camera. I went and got my other camera and set it up, and then decided I'm going to catch the swarm. Well, by the time I got down here with my other camera, the bees had started leaving the swarm tree, the pear tree. And I didn't know where they were going. They were just swarming around everywhere. So I decided I'm going to look on the branches and on a couple of piles of bees that were on the ground and see if I could find the queen. Maybe she hadn't left yet. So I looked in the tree, did not find the queen. Went through one pile of bees on the ground, did not find the queen. Went through the other pile of bees on the ground and I found the queen. So I went to the black hive and I got a plastic clip, clipped the queen, then I decided I'm going to put her in the blue nuke. So I turned around to put the queen in the blue nuke and then bring the blue nuke over so that all the bees could kind of find a nuke. But when I turned around, the bees had already found the nuke. They were in the nuke. Which makes me wonder, did I already have a second queen? Were there 2 queens in that swarm? And I think there were 2 queens in that swarm. But I wasn't sure, and I made a mistake at that point. I decided to put the queen that I'd found on the ground that was in the clip into the blue nuke when it was back there on the log. It looked like everything was fine. I released her, she went down in the hive and it was all good. And they stayed in there for a little while. There was a little bit of activity around the outside of the hive. I thought maybe there's another swarm and they're getting ready to leave again. But I waited and eventually things calmed down. I shot the end of my video and everything was great. Okay. So then, I ran up to the shop to build a stand for the little blue nuke. I came down here, I put the stand on this spot, I grabbed the nuke off of the log in the back, I didn't want the ants to get it, and I put it on this stand. Everything looked fine, everything looked happy, the bees were fine, all was right with the world. I had the ladder down here by the pear tree, I had some pears on the top of the tree, so I just ran up to the house really quick to have the daughter come down with me and help me pick the pears out of the tree. I was gone 5 minutes. Grabbed my daughter, we came down, and the bees were swarming again. They were piling out of the little blue nuke. So I just got the bees on their new stand. I brought the little blue nuke up to the front, and they're swarming again. What are they doing? I don't understand this. Why are they swarming? Got the sprinkler on. I hope the queen hasn't left the box yet, and I hope somebody tells her not to. Maybe they'll go back into that box. I don't understand what's going on. If they start congregating on a branch, then that means the queen made it out of the box before I was able to catch them. And I'm going to lose these bees. There's a lot of activity right there. Right there. Another fire drill. So I looked around, the bees landed in a branch about 15 feet above me in this tree, which is amazing. They didn't go for a pine tree, which leads me to believe that it wasn't one of my hives that swarmed again, because my bees go way high. Anyways, I got my extension ladder, climbed up this tree, sawed off the branch. As I sawed off the branch, it shook the bees. They went airborne again and then went higher up. I thought I'd lost them. Later on in the afternoon, I came out and I looked, and they had even gone higher into another tree. And then today I came down to look at the bees. And guess who's back? The bees came back to the little blue nuke. I saw activity on the front of the nuke. It wasn't crazy activity. It wasn't robbing or any bad behavior that they may have been doing with the comb in there. I opened the top and the bees are back inside of the nuke. They moved home. So, in short, my bees swarmed. I thought I was going to catch my first swarm. I caught my first swarmed queen, but the swarm caught itself and moved into the blue box. After the swarm caught itself, I built it a stand, moved the box onto the stand. The bees swarmed again, went up in the tree, up in the tree, and up in the tree again. And by today, the next day, the blue nuke caught the swarm again. So there you go. This is a very crazy story, but it happened. So with all that said, I want to say I hope you liked the video. Please forgive the bad camera work because I wasn't prepared to make this video, but I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button below. If you have a comment or something to say, do me a favor, leave that in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. By all means, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to be notified of my new content. With all that said, I want to thank you for watching and be happy. I'm happy, the bees are happy, all is right with the world. You be happy, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.